or good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are on the globe. From the World Press Photo headquarters in Amsterdam, welcome to the Ceremony Awards 2021. My name is Aldith Hunkar, global freestyle multimedia journalist, your presenter for this event. Well, it's an online event this year, no need to linger on why, we all know. But we have all gotten used to life online over the past year, so we all know that this event can and will still be special. So join the ride wherever you are on the globe. In fact, before we start, let's find out where that is. In the Blue Jeans environment where you are watching this program, in the comment section, please let us know where you are logging in from. And let's see where all of you are, wonderful people across the world. Just let us know in the event chat where you are on the globe. Just type in the city where you are logging in from. I can't wait to see where you are. I'm seeing somebody in Amsterdam, Eileen Euzalt. Welcome to this program, Eileen. I'm seeing Chile, Viseu, Amsterdam, Valencia. Oh my goodness, more and more coming in. Beirut, Paris, Mexico City, Hong Kong, Toronto. Everybody is here. The whole world is watching. And this is World Press Photo 2021. Copenhagen, Madrid, more in Madrid, Stuttgart in Germany. Welcome to all of you. It's so wonderful to have you join us here. Remember, if you're watching this program and there's something that you would like to share with everybody watching, do that in the same area where you have now entered, where you are logging in from. It's wonderful to be here in the heart of Amsterdam and to welcome all of you to this special event. So today we will be celebrating all the winners and putting the spotlight on the 4 headline winners. Just so you all are on the same page that we are, the category winners have already been pre-announced in a press release prior to today's event. So it is the headline winners that we will be announcing today. And furthermore, in this program, I'm still seeing people joining in. Furthermore, in this program, we will be hearing from the jury and we will be hearing from the patron of World Press Photo, His Royal Highness Prince Constantijn of the Netherlands, who will be closing the event. But we will start today with a word of welcome from World Press Photo Director Joumana Ilzain Khouri. Joumana.
Hello, and welcome to the 2021 Awards Show. I'm Joumana Ilzain Khouri, the Executive Director of the World Press Photo Foundation. I'm so happy to be welcoming you all here into our World Press Photo House in Amsterdam and be joined by all of you from the different corners of the world. We're here with the 2021 winners, visual journalists, and all of you, our amazing community of supporters and followers. It's a first for me as the new director, but also for World Press Photo to connect all of you online to this special event. Today, we celebrate visual storytelling and the visual journalists who have worked tirelessly to tell their stories, to show what's going on in the world, and to bear witness to 2020, a year that was like no other. This year, there were over 74,000 photos entered in the photo contest, and over 300 productions to the digital storytelling contest. The winners come from around the globe: Armenia, Belarus, Brazil, China, Indonesia, Iran, Mexico, the Philippines, Russia, the Netherlands, and our first ever winner from Myanmar. The winning photos and productions are a true kaleidoscope of 2020. Stories taking us from Peru to Bangladesh, Slovenia to Australia, stories of resilience in the face of difficulty, love despite its challenges, and stories of change on a personal, societal, and global level. I've been literally blown away by the diversity of stories, some of which still live with me every single day. Thank you for sharing them with us. I've been with the foundation 2.5 months now only. And since then, I've sat in the jury sessions, seen the culmination of the contest cycle, experienced the anticipation and preparation for the announcements, the award show, the festival, the yearbook, the exhibitions. And I've spoken to many, many people, from the staff to members of the visual journalism community, supporters, critics as well. And through these open talks, I have gained valuable insights into the environment in which we as World Press Photo navigate. Today, our organization is faced with difficult questions. We know that we need to think carefully about what global means for us, what the press means to us, and what photography means to us. So this year, we're taking the time to do exactly that. Think about where we stand, how we adapt, what do we change, and I hope that you will accompany us on this journey with your time, feedback, and support. So I would like to end by thanking the independent juries who have worked very hard to select the stories that matter, our patron, Prince Constantine, for always being present and supporting us in the good and the bad, the board members for their continued support throughout, my colleagues for making today, but also every other day of the year possible, our partners and sponsors for their continued belief in the work that we do, and a big, big thank you to all of you for being open and engaged in seeing and listening to the stories that matter from around the world. But now, and without further ado, let's continue this party and celebrate the winners. For as my colleague told me yesterday, first prize, second prize, or third prize, you're all already winners. Thank you so much. Back to you, Aldith.
Thank you so very much, Shumana, for your inspiring words. Wonderful. And what a start for you as a director of World Press Photo. In the meantime, I've been seeing people come into the chat from Moscow, from Nigeria, from Mexico, from Iraq, even Bangladesh. So wonderful stuff. And I know that I'm starting to feel the buzz, which, you know, is part of an award ceremony. And I wonder how you are feeling. So go to the poll area on the right side of your screen and let me know whether you are feeling energized or excited or focused or just plain very tired because in your part of the world it's in the middle of the night now. That's a possibility. So go to the poll area and fill in which of these is what you are feeling at this moment. I wonder how you are feeling, everybody. And I'm telling you, just seeing where you are all from, I'm sure there must be a couple of you who are extremely exhausted at this point because it is in the middle of the night. Everybody in Asia, you are wonderful heroes for joining us here. So did you find the poll area? It's 2 below the chat area where you were. Start filling in whether you are energized or excited or just focused or just plain tired. And while we are waiting for your results to come in, I will just keep on talking maybe. Yes, here is some coming in. Oh, 69% of you are excited and only 6% of you are really tired. You must be really diehards to not feel what you are feeling now. 9% is energized, 16% is focused, but by far in the majority are the people feeling as excited as I am. Thank you for joining in on that. So let's move on. As I said earlier, the category winners have been pre-announced prior to this event, but of course that will not stop us from celebrating them. So here's an animation with the highlights of those highlights. Yes. So I know I feel this, and I'm sure you do too. What a time we live in, huh? Isn't that true? And if this went a little bit too fast for you, remember you can always look at the whole selection on worldpressphoto.org, which is a fantastic site that you can lose yourself in for days on end. So congratulations to all the winners and the runners-ups and the numbers 3 and even the people who haven't had any prize, because just the fact that you are part of this event and part of this contest means that you are in the top notch worldwide photography wise. And as Jumana was saying, 80,000 people have entered their photographs or their videos for the contest. So there's only a few winners. That's the way these things go. But many congratulations and many thanks for doing the work that you do, often under dire circumstances. So that was it for the category winners. Let's move on now to the interactive of the year in the digital storytelling contest. The international jury will first tell us how they went about their task, after which the winner will be announced.
We're looking for a production that represents an important topic of last year.
Something that's innovative or unusual in its design. It maybe surprises you.
I'm looking for the work that show creativity as well as push the boundary of the digital media.
We expect to be taken on a journey. We expect to be surprised. We expect to have agency in how we experience that story.
A piece that it's well designed and that the production is capable of offering something new, inventive, in a way that we leave from this experience changed or transformed in some way.
Pieces that worked with different mediums in a very creative way, that were beautifully told, that had high functionality, whether it be not just on a desktop, but also on your cell phone.
I want it to feel like I am experiencing something that I never have. I want to be wowed. And I want it to feel like this is a story that could only be told through interactive formats.
So the winner has been announced. It is Reconstructing 7 Days of Protests in Minneapolis after George Floyd's death. And we are trying to contact, on behalf of the makers, Seth Blanchard. Are you there, Seth? Seth needs to accept the invitation to be a speaker in this event. Seth Blanchard, are you there? I'm hearing an echo. Eileen, can you turn on your sound? Yes, I'm thinking that here comes Seth. Seth Blanchard, there you are, on behalf of the whole team of winners of the Reconstructing 7 Days of Protests in Minneapolis after George Floyd's death. Many congratulations. What are your initial thoughts, Seth?
Yeah, thank you very much to World Press Photo Foundation for this award, and congratulations to other nominees for their exceptional work. Yeah, we're very happy to win the award, especially for a piece that feels so different.
Yeah. So what was your part of the whole thing?
Yeah, initial conception of the idea, editing, reporting, and then editing to get it across the finish line. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, this is a news moment that the whole world shared, and it had a huge impact. Can you briefly tell us how it was to be in the middle of that and to do what you did?
Yeah, it was for us, I think the essential, one of the two essential stories of the year in the United States, and we really wanted to provide as much context to our readers and our viewers as we could. We wanted them to see the whole picture of what the protests were looking like, and to be able to do that, using new and emerging technology to, if you were at home and unable to join the protests, or if you were in another country and unable to join the protests, know what the first week of protest felt like, the good and the bad, and just kind of get an overall sense of what it was like. And to us, that was the essential thing we were trying to communicate.
And this set in a time when, the world was in turmoil already, what with COVID-19 spreading its wings, so to speak. So this must have meant that you as a team had to totally reset the way you normally work.
Yeah, we were all working from our homes, likely our bedrooms or, rented Airbnbs in the country or whatever. And it was all remote, and this was a partnership project as well. And so it was across two organizations. But yeah, I think having become used to working remotely for a few months before this coverage started allowed us to continue that work through the summer covering these events.
So how does winning World Press Photo in this category, how does that impact your work for the future?
I hope it just continues to allow us to do more of the same sort of work, to continue to innovate and to really push forward what visual storytelling can be and what sources it can be pulled from. Well,
once again, many, many congratulations to the entire team. And please keep on doing what you do, because as you see, this is what we need probably at this time in the world. So please continue doing what you do.
Thank you so much. Thanks to the foundation, and congrats to the team.
You're so very welcome. Seth Blanchard, go and celebrate. That was Seth Blanchard on behalf of the whole team of the Reconstructing 7 Days of Protests in Minneapolis after George Floyd's death. I'm seeing in the chat room that you too are very enthusiastic about this winner. I'm seeing many congratulations, and from all over the world actually. So keep doing that while we continue with the next award, which will be in the same contest, by the way, the online video of the year. And once again, we will go straight to the international jury, who will tell us more, followed by the announcement of the winner.
I think living in this world, we are surrounded by stories every moment.
Ain't nothing gonna change.
And now with the help of technology and the internet, we can hear stories from really far away and then share them widely.
In that sense, digital storytelling is no different from any other way that we tell stories. We're looking for human connection.
Strong and intentional visuals with well-structured narratives, diversity of themes. There are all aspects that we were really reflecting on when deciding on the nominees.
Something that makes you sit back and say.
It goes beyond the headlines of the news cycle. It goes beyond the headlines. It gives more nuanced perspectives, and also digital storytelling allows for people to tell stories in digestible formats.
That's usually a bit more attention grabbing and sometimes exciting.
We were really interested in truth and authenticity.
And we also looked at the regions that they were coming from. We found some really important stories by teams that don't have as much financial support, for instance.
Unsurprisingly, the most recurring theme is the COVID-19 pandemic. It has been and still is the dominating theme of the world. And it has impacted and still is impacting so many of us. Doesn't matter where we are.
So we saw a lot of struggle, grief and injustice but then also a counter to that with stories wanting change.
We really wanted to make sure that we were representing some of the biggest stories of the year.
One of the most important and historical years of humankind in our generation.
How wonderful to be able to announce this winner calling back from Wuhan, where it all started. Are you hearing me? Yes, you are. And joining me now are the two winners, excuse me if I'm not saying it correctly, please correct me. I'm saying Yang Shenlai and Tang Xiaolan. Please correct me if I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. Thank you.
Wonderful. Many congratulations. You did wonderful work, and we are now telling you that you are the winner of this part of the program. So what are you thinking?
So first of all, we feel so honored to receive this award, and we truly appreciate the efforts and support from the World Press Photo Foundation. And in case that many audience might not have a chance to watch the video, I'd like to tell a little bit about it. It tells a story of an average family in Wuhan once the epicenter of the COVID-19 pandemic, and also based on the audio clips. Like surprisingly enough, we based the whole story on the audio clips our subject had kept. And we try to build a story that can track what had happened in those trying times and explore what it means to the individuals and families around the globe who share the memories. Yeah.
Did you encounter any obstacles while doing this, while making this?
During that time, no, I think it's a tough time. You're trying to communicate with our subject, and you have to share his feelings during those times. So, yeah, that's the tough part.
And especially when we get there, so much had already happened. For visual storytellers, it's such a great problem for us to how to present what had already happened is not ongoing. So that might be the first obstacle we had when we got the precious audio clips.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I understand. I'm looking in the chat, and people are really amazed at the fact that you're winning. So congratulations once again, also from the people watching. So Shenlai and Xiaolan, tell me, how does this impact the future of your work? Does it?
Yeah, we hope to archive those memories, these videos, and that might be the best way we can do as a journalist. And I think this award is a great encouragement for us, and we will keep it up to pursue more powerful stories. Yeah.
And the great thing, yes, and the great thing. The world now knows your names, and they will be watching your work. So please continue doing what you do, and enjoy the fact that you have won. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye-bye, Shenlai and Xiaolan. Yes. So yes, this is going well, I'm thinking. And are you as amazed as I am by the work that we are seeing? Just let us know in the chat. Just let us know what you feel when you see the work that probably your colleagues are making. And if you're just interested in photography, maybe this might even get you to do some more of it yourself. So moving on to the story of the year, which is in the photo contest. The arduous task of the international jury is described by themselves, after which the winner will be announced.
This year we wanted to try to find something that was digging deep, that was looking at the past, at the present, but somehow also at the future.
The selection we made for Story of the Year, it had everything. We saw everything on this body of work.
There were incredible contenders, there were incredible subjects, and it was a difficult decision.
You're looking at a series of images that attempt to tell a story, and it certainly requires a lot more skill and narrative qualities, in the sense that a few images coming together to tell not just about what we see in front of us, but also the nuances of the story.
We were looking for not only powerful narrative, but I think we were looking for a surprise.
We wanted in-depth story. The story which is not many times seen by the world.
It should be a project that be full of the detail and also to make some impact after announcing it.
Well, 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 the winner is Antonio Faccilongo from Italy. Antonio, are you with us? No, that's the wrong Antonio, that's Eileen. Antonio Faccilongo from Italy has won with Habibi, which is a heartbreaking photo series of the life of an older gentleman now that his wife has deceased from COVID. And he writes her a letter every day. Actually, he sends her text messages every day, and it's a wonderful production. So we're trying to reach Antonio Faccilongo in Italy so that we can talk to him about the work that he has been doing. I'm seeing Antonio joining us. Antonio, are you there with us? Are you there with us? Antonio.
Antonio. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah, I'm too excited for this.
Yes,
news.
Of course you are. Of course you are. You don't have any earphones, do you, Antonio?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'll let you speak. How are you feeling?
Maybe I don't know if I can find the right word to say what I'm feeling now, but this is a great recognition, and thanks for this. This is amazing.
Well, you deserve it. And I would like to know, the gentleman that you followed with your camera, how is he doing now? Do you know?
Sorry, who? The gentleman?
The gentleman that you followed with your camera.
What do you mean? Sorry, I'm too confused. Maybe I can have this conversation.
Never mind, because the sound isn't so great. I'm just going to give you the opportunity to say what you're feeling and how this prize will impact your work.
Really happy because this story became my story too. So this family, in some ways, now I am a member of these families. So for me, it is a huge experience receiving this recognition. I hope that my happiness is the same of the families. I know that they are following the live now. They are in front of the screen and are looking. And I know that sometimes they feel themselves ignored by the world. And for sure, this is important recognition and to give back them something. And maybe we can hope that looking at them, we can build a bridge between the cultures and maybe for a better future, a peaceful future for them.
Yes, let's hope that. And to you, thank you for the work that you do, and please continue doing it, knowing that it's being recognized on a global level. So that should give you strength for the future, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm not fluent and now I am really confused.
Non fa niente. Just enjoy being the awardee, and thank you for joining us. Yeah, man, you can shed a tear. Oh, now you're going to get me going. Congratulations, Antonio, from all of us globally. Enjoy. Yeah, that was Antonio Faccilongo. Oh, men crying, that makes me cry. I don't know why. It's something I have to deal with. But many congratulations once again to Antonio Faccilongo for winning the #1 prize in the Story of the Year award, that being part of the photo contest. And also in the photo contest, up now is the announcement of the winner of Photo of the Year. So once again, let's head straight over to the international jury for their reflections, which will be followed by the announcement of the winner.
Good visual journalism, ethical visual journalism is so important in our day and age these days when we are confronted with such an onslaught of information and news, because it has this incredible evidentiary quality.
It seems so simplistic, but photography is proof. It's evidence, and with so much discourse in the world right now, we need that evidence now more than ever.
While we were wary of the significance of the pandemic, we were also, I think, all the judges were very mindful of other stories that were happening in the world as well. You know, right from the fires across many different countries, Brazil, California, Australia, and also what was happening in the US with the Black Lives Matter movement.
There are images that take us to the scene. There are images that take us to people's lives, make us part to these subjects' life.
We wanted to reveal something that is unseen and interpreted in a very strong photographic way. And I do believe that we also managed to do this.
Who telling stories from the heart? You know, we've been discussing a lot about these issues, and finally we got amazing project and single pictures.
I want to have an image to bring discussion and to have some unity together to find a solution, whether it's a problem or celebrating it, whether it's a success of humanity.
I'm so very thankful that I'm not a jury member, because I really could not have made a choice out of these pictures. But as you saw, the jury did come to a conclusion, and it's Mats Nissen from Denmark who has won this competition. Mats, are you with us? We're trying to contact Mats. There is Mats. I'm seeing a lot of applause in the chat room for Mats. Mats, I'm not seeing you. I'm just hearing you. Let's see if we can
just
get
hear me?
I'm only hearing you.
I'm not so good at pictures.
Oh, that's funny. There you are. Congratulations. You got your whole family with you.
Yeah, we're all here.
Yeah. So go ahead. What do you want to share with the world now that you are the winner?
No, wow. I want to thank everyone, my family, my dear wife, Paula, my kids, really Politiken where I work. It's an amazing support I've been having the whole way. The elderly home where the picture is taken, they're following us right now.
Yeah.
And they cross their fingers and send us the best of luck. So a big greeting to them elderly home as well.
Let me ask you a horrible question. Why do you think you won with this picture in that category? What do you think was the magic of your work?
I think, in all respect, the work that is so amazing. There's so much amazing work. So I cannot say why my picture is better than the others. All I can say is that what really touched me about this picture, the reason why I submitted it, because I think it has a black, and it just shows both sides. So right now in Brazil, the crisis is enormous. The President Bolsonaro has been neglecting it all the way. We're reaching 54,000 people dying every day right now. So it's really, really hard, grim situation. But in that horror, in that suffering, I think this picture also brings some light.
So it's the glimmer of hope in these dark times that probably got you the award.
Sometimes in a crisis, we learn about the worst in humanity. We also learn about the best. I think this one shows us the endurance, the amazing willing to fight, improvise, and to stand together in solidarity that we as a human race can do when we want to. And I think this is for me, hopefully this can inspire more solidarity and more love in these difficult times.
Well, all I can say, it inspires me, and as I'm seeing in the chat area, it's inspiring a lot of people, and it certainly inspired the jury to make you the winner of the photo of the year in the photo contest. Mats, I would suggest you take your family and have a great party within COVID reasonability, of course. I don't have to tell you that. Yes. So thank you and good luck and all the best for the rest of your work. Mats Nissen out there in Denmark. Thank you very much, Mats. Wow, that's wonderful. So that means that the 4 awards that we were planning to award today have been awarded, and it's now high time, I should say, to hear from the patron of World Press Photo, His Royal Highness, the Prince Constantijn of the Netherlands. Your Royal Highness, the floor is yours.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I do, sir.
Great. Well, of course, first of all, I'd like to congratulate all the winners, and we've seen 4, but there are obviously many more in the other categories that will get their prizes, and we'd love to celebrate with all of you. Obviously, 1 year ago, when we were planning for the 2020 ceremony, we could not have imagined what year was ahead of us. We couldn't even imagine what it meant to cancel the event and go online, and here we are now fully online, and obviously with the topic that has dominated the all categories actually, because rarely there's a topic that touches most of humanity like COVID has done in 2020. So it's not surprisingly that we're going to see many images, but also it offers us a rare opportunity to see one topic being addressed from so many different angles, different perspectives in different places, which makes it in itself extremely interesting. And the jury is still out if COVID unites us or divides us. However, these images definitely do the prior, bringing down the crisis to basic human feelings of hope, of despair, of pain, joy, loneliness, connection, but also the politics of it and the scale. World Press Photo, with its 75,000 photos by more than 4,000 photojournalists from 130 countries and over 300 productions, really also provides obviously much more than a cross view of COVID stories. It provides an encyclopedia of 1 year of news stories globally. We've seen stories about birth globally, about sperm smuggling, about the tragic diaspora from Nagorno-Karabakh to climate change, high school basketball, fires in Australia, just to name a few of the topics that have passed today. I thank the jury for a massive job to plow through these 75,000 images with long hours online, different continents, different time zones, and actually also enduring certain incidents, as I understand that one of the jury sessions was interrupted by an attack in Iraq, which interrupted the jury process. But most of all, I'd like to applaud you, the visual journalist, bringing us these stories, providing perspectives often unheard and produced in circumstances that are very hard and unfavorable. Thanks also for pushing the boundaries. I hope that World Press Photo will be an amplifier of the impact of your stories. It's our duty to support you and the profession, to guard the ethics, the quality, and the relevance of visual journalism, and to celebrate this incredible profession with you all. Please be vocal, please give feedback, and keep us on our feet. Let us please be worthy of your trust and your critical eye, which you have displayed today on the world at large, but also direct that critical eye to us at the World Press Photo so that we can continue being the institution that it has become over these years and also into the future. My wholehearted congratulations to all of the winners, but also to all of the people in this ceremony today. Thanks for joining from so many continents. Let's celebrate together. Thank you very much.
And thank you, Your Royal Highness, for your words of encouragement and appreciation. I'm sure they have touched people across the globe. And to be honest, I'm still feeling the excitement, and I wonder how you are feeling, the people watching. Let me know in the chat whether you're happy or joyful or just plain relieved that it's all over. That's another possibility. Just let us know. And in the meantime, I would like to say to all the runners up, do not despair. There's only a very limited number of people who can actually go home with an award, and today just was not your lucky day. But your work has been noted globally, and the only way for you is up. And once again, I would like to say congratulations, heartfelt congratulations to all the winners today. Your awards are a token of the world's appreciation for the work that you do under often dire circumstances and in many cases heavily underpaid. So yes, we do see you. Yes, we know what you're going through. And yes, we do appreciate all that you have done. You have touched us. You have told us untold stories. You have crafted a way into history, and the value of your work will remain forever. A quick look in the comment section. Everybody's saying thank you. Congrats to the winners. They have been loving this event. Well, so have we. And it's not over, because tomorrow and Saturday, this little festival will go on. There will be more online events for World Press Photo 2021. Just visit the website worldpressphoto.org for all the information you need, and also to register if you want to be part of one of the talk shows that will be coming up the coming 2 days. I know I spent a lot of time on the website, so there's enough for everybody to see. And who knows, we might be meeting again online on Friday or on Saturday, because I will be hosting 2 more talk shows. Just check the website and you'll find out. And if not, thank you again for being with us today. Thank you to all our partners for making this possible. It's over for now. From Amsterdam to the world, it's goodbye. Goodbye.